Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and share the news. And what I have to share with you today is very disturbing because we have a young Vietnamese family that moved to Houston, but unfortunately, this veteran that served in the Marine Corps was pretty much shot to death while doing Uber by three teenage degenerates. Let's go ahead and check in with the story. Fox 26, let's go.
Well, three teenagers are accused of killing a young Marine Corps veteran who was driving for Uber, all to support his family. Fox 26's Jillian Hartmann live outside of the Harris County Sheriff's Office. Give the latest on the arrests and what could happen next in the case, Jillian.
Yes, the Sheriff's Office says that they charge three teenage boys in connection with the murder of a Marine Corps veteran.
Correction, three teenage idiots
Who drove for Uber, and authorities say that the teenagers shot the victim, robbed him, and then took off in his car. Here's a photo of the victim in this case. Take a look at this. 28-year-old Jake Wynn. Deputies say on September 4th around 11 p.m. they were called to Lakewood Forest Drive where they found Jake lying on the road, shot to death. Now, Jake's brother told me that he was working for Uber that night to help take care of his mom and sister.
What do you see? Take a look at this photo. A devoted family man, former Marine Corps veteran, shot to death by three teenage idiots. He was just trying to make a buck to support his family. And that was cut short over three idiots. And this happens too often. When somebody moves from their native country to another country just to end up being murdered.
Their family immigrated to Houston from Vietnam. The Harris County Sheriff's Office says they arrested three teenagers who allegedly shot Jake, stole his car and belongings. The sheriff says that a 15-year-old was charged with capital murder, and I spoke with an attorney today who tells me the boy could be tried as an adult.
Because of his age, he's over 14 years old, so the DA's office has a couple of options. One option is they can try him in the juvenile courts where he can get...
Nah, he needs to be tried in the adult courts. All of them. So what if he's 13? He was doing adult crimes. Charge him as an adult. Fuck them kids.
A sentence of up to 40 years with the possibility of a transfer to the adult prison or parole system once he is an adult. The other option is they can seek certification and ask that the court waive its jurisdiction and essentially send that child to the adult criminal system. Now, even though he'd be in the adult system, he could not face the death penalty and could only face a life sentence if the judge or the jury considers the fact that he is a juvenile.
Now, Jillian, expanding on what the attorney just said, what all goes into deciding if a minor is tried as an adult and what could happen to the other two teenagers?
Yes, we talked about that as well. So as for the other two teenagers, a 14 and 13-year-old were charged with tampering with evidence. So that's a third-degree felony. So they could get a sentence up to 10 years. Now, the 13-year-old cannot be tried as an adult, but it's certainly possible for the
All of them need to get life. There's no reason to go soft on none of those boys.
14-year-old, and the attorney explained that process. Take a listen.
Ultimately, the court would decide whether to keep the case in the juvenile court or to send it to the adult court. But it's solely at the discretion of the DA's office to decide if they're going to ask the court for that hearing. So procedurally, the DA's office, if they wanted it to go to the adult system, they would file something in the juvenile court and ask for a hearing, and both sides would be able to argue whether he should go or should not go for a trial in the adult system.
Right now, all three teenagers are in the Harris County Juvenile Detention Center. Back to you.
Wow, that's crazy. That's sad for the family, unfortunately, but, you know, hopefully justice is served and they lock them clowns up for life. This is Kyle DeVeo. I'll catch you in the next video. Goodbye.